What's up, guys? What's up? This is Easy Pictures to Draw, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I use the ink in general. You know, when I do ink stuff, and I'm using this thing as a calligraphy Zig memory system. I don't know what it is. It's something I bought in a really obscure store in L.A. It looks like it's Japanese. It's Caricature would be the brand. It has kind of a big flat side, which I don't like at all. It's flat, and then there's a smaller flat side, which I use a lot. But I use both. So, anyways, I'm going to get over really quick how I use this when I do ink stuff. I have 3 eggs here, and they're very just kind of thrown on there. So I put that arrow to show where the sun would be hitting, like where the light source would be coming from. If it's a single light source, I tend to wrap around the object. And, you know, there's no I don't put a gradation sometimes, especially with ink. That would be one way I do it. And I would just completely make the values like a 2-value system. There's not going to be 3 values or more. I'm going to create a 2-value system, and I'm going to flatten the edge out, as you can see. It's totally flat. It's not going to be anything too crazy. It's pretty simple. You know, I would say if you want to practice just like 2-value drawings, go over like magazine photos or something, or internet pictures, and just try to do them in 2 values. It really helps you, you know, really simplifies things down. Especially when you start. I'll start like, you know, shaded drawings, kind of like this. Not with ink per se, but I mean with you know, with pencil. Here's the other egg. I'm going to do the same light source. Here's another way I tend to ink as well. I'll try to think of similar, but this time I throw, it's almost like one-dimensional cross-hatching. I'll do this to kind of show the direction which the light's coming from, and it'll show the form. It's just like another style of inking, you know. And this one I will use. See, I'll kind of find my line first, and then I'll just pull those marks out of it. Pull those directional lines out of it. And I'm doing this part flat. And just dig right into it, especially with something like this. We're inking, so just kind of make it wet, because you don't want that thing dry. When it's dry, well, I don't know. It kind of looks bizarre. But since you're going full black as you can, just kind of ink it on there. Really soak it in. Follow directional lines. Like I said, you could throw more. And that would be the kind of second way I do it. The other way, and this is, I'll show another. The exact same is I will get this line for the egg, same light. I might leave an open light source over here on the other side. And I'll do that in a second here, hold on. Still pulling out those directional lines. Making them a little bit larger this time. This time as I pull down, I'm going to create the line I'm using to kind of as a guideline right here on the egg itself. I'm just going to make that thicker, but I won't make it engulf the entire egg, lower portion of the egg. And especially with this, I'll create more of a shadow beneath it because I'm leaving that white. because I'm leaving that white right there. See, that white will separate it, because if it was black like that, you wouldn't be able to see it, you know. So that's kind of the purpose of leaving that open. I might even move that more like this. Anyways, that's just 3 tips on how I ink something. You know, kind of 3 things that I tend to use a lot. Probably the most common things that I use when I do ink my own drawings or my own inkings or just kind of sketching around. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. If you have any questions, please post them underneath and I'll answer them. Thanks.